Hey guys, welcome back to one more video on the channel, and in this video we are going to solve this particular question that appears on the screen. I've taken this question from the JEE advanced question papers of one of the coaching institute. This question is based on polynomials and definite integrals. So let us go ahead and solve this. But before we do that, I strongly suggest you to pause this video at this moment and give this question a sincere try. Alright, so now you have a polynomial which is a cubic polynomial and you have an integral. In this integral you see f of x. So therefore when you actually calculate what f of x is, you will end up getting a ninth degree polynomial, which doesn't make any sense. Also your limits looks nasty. So when you find out this ninth degree polynomial by just using brute force, and then when you have to apply these limits, all right, so it will be very difficult to compute and there is a lot of scope for making mistakes. So what should we do? So let us make some observations. Let us consider the integral as I. So now I is 1 by 8 to 7 by 8 f of x dx. So this is your I. So the first thing that should come to your mind whenever you see integrals, especially if you notice the sum of the upper limit and lower limit is 1. So in such kind of scenarios, the first thing that should come to your mind is King's rule. So let us apply King's rule. So that will give us f of 1 minus x dx. Now we have to find out what f of 1 minus x is. So this can be easily found out. So we have f of x is equals to 2x cube minus 3x square minus x plus 3 upon 2. Now let us try to find out f of 1 minus x. So that will be 2 times 1 minus x whole cube. That will be 1 minus 3x plus 3x square minus x cube minus 3 into 1 minus 2x plus x square. When you put when you replace x by 1 minus x, you will get this minus 1 minus x plus 3 upon 2. Alright, so now you have 2 minus 6x plus 6x square minus 2x cube minus 3 plus 6x minus 3x square minus 1 plus x plus 3 over 2. Now if you carefully observe, I mean, let's find out, let's write the cubic polynomial. This is simply minus 2x cube. Alright, you have 6x square here and minus 3x square here, so that will give you plus 3x square. So minus 6x plus 6x will get cancelled and you have x here plus x, and minus 3 plus 2 is minus 1, minus 1 minus 1 is minus 2, minus 2 plus 3 upon 2 is minus half. Alright, so this is your f of 1 minus x. And what is your f of x? Your f of x is simply 2x cube minus 3x square minus x plus 3 upon 2. Do you notice anything here? So if you add up these two, you'll get f of x plus f of 1 minus x is equals to simply 3 by 2 minus 1 by 2, that is 1. So this is the result that we have. And going back here, we got this, and this is the given integral, and we achieved this using King's rule. Now add these two integrals, then you will get 2I is equals to integral 1 upon 8 to 7 upon 8 f of x plus f of 1 minus x dx. So this is what we have. Now we know f of 1 minus x can be written as 1 minus f of x. Let us substitute that here. Integral 1 upon 8 to 7 upon 8 f of x plus f of f of 1 minus x is simply 1 minus f of x. So 1 minus f of x dx. Alright. Now, at this step, I have a question for you. So what will you do with this? We have applied King's rule. We achieved this particular result, and we used this particular result after summing up the two integrals achieved through King's rule. Now what will you do? What is the next step that you're going to write? Think about it and let me know in the comment section. I'm going to do the next step, which is a very crucial step, which is a very crucial and critical observation that we are going to make. Let me know in the comment section whether you are able to make this observation or not. Okay. So now we already derived that f of x plus f of 1 minus x is equals to 1. This is what we have derived. Alright. Now what I'll do is I'll substitute x is equals to f of t into this particular equality that we have achieved. Then we'll get f of t plus f of 1 minus f of t is equals to 1. So if you observe, the integrand in this particular integral looks exactly like this. So which means that the value of the integrand is simply 1. Were you able to make this observation? So this observation was the reason why I have chosen this question and I'm posting it. Alright. So let me know in the comment section if you are able to make this observation and if you enjoyed this particular problem. Alright. So now it is all easy peasy. So you have integral 1 upon 8 to 7 upon 8. Your entire integrand become 1 and it is dx. And on the left hand side you have 2i. So this is simply x, integration is x, and you just have to put the limits. So that is simply 7 upon 8 minus 1 upon 8, which is 6 upon 8, which is simply 3 upon 4. So this is 2i. So the value of I is 3 upon 8. So therefore your m is equals to 3 and your n is equals to 8. Now whatever the hell they are going to ask you, m square plus n square, m plus n, m minus n, you can just mark the answer. I hope you have enjoyed this problem, and if you did, make sure you subscribe the channel, share it with your friends and like the video. Thank you very much. I'll meet you in the next video.